Hey everyone, this is Tom from Tom's View Photography, and in this video I'm giving you a unsolicited, unrewarded review of the Old Town Loon 126 kayak. Here we have it, the beautiful Old Town Loon 126, presumably a 12.5 foot long kayak. Very beautiful looking design. I've owned this particular kayak for a full year. I just took it out of storage, getting ready to put it back in the water, and I thought I would do a little review about it. Things I like about this kayak is the dry storage at the back here with the locking lid. Locked, you cannot open it. Locked, unlocked, gives you a bit of stress behind it. Apparently it's not completely dry, but in all fairness, that could have been water in from last year. There, if you push down with both hands, it locks just nicely. So things I do like about it are the rear dry seal. You have cords to hold down dry goods. Here you have a clip for your paddle. The front console here is handy. You can hold your bottle of water there or down here. Inside here is another dry storage area. They do allow you to have a USB port. I've never found that particularly useful, but I do find this useful for anything I want to keep dry that I want to have access to. Put it right in there. The seat is well padded. It's this rest is adjustable, as is. You can raise and lower the seat depending on your comfort level. Another feature I forgot to mention is behind the seat there is a nice little storage cubby. I have my pump down there, bilge pump, and I can tuck my little safety kit in there. And also the fact that the seat folds down nicely for access is handy. The hull let's get a little closer here. The hull has an exaggerated fin on the end, and likewise over at the bow, bit of a point to slice the ways and also help with tracking. We'll talk about tracking in a little bit, but that's the craft. The quality, I would say, is decent. It's withstood some abuse last year and still looks pretty darn good for it. So we'll get this out in the water. Now, I tend to use my kayak anywhere from a little creek out onto the big lakes. This happens to be Lake Huron, and as you can see, actually right now in the north channel of Lake Huron, it's pretty big open water. We can get some decent winds and decent waves. Obviously I'm not out there when it's, you know, super challenging, but so I need a kayak that's rather diverse, that it can handle small streams and that I can get out onto the big water like Lake Huron or Lake Superior. And this kayak allows me to do that. I'm sitting right now in the kayak. I got my feet rest adjusted the way I like it, and the seat back is the way I like it. The angle of the seat down below is the way I like it. So all in all, I mean, I like the kayak, but my complaint is wind. Wind and this kayak do not get along. It doesn't track well with the wind. It gets blown all over the place. And it's very frustrating. I've actually contacted Old Town to see if there's a skeg kit or a rudder kit available for this to help with the tracking. The reason I'm upset about it is I did a fair amount of research before buying this kayak, and I was assured from the website and also the salesman that it tracks really well. Well, maybe on a windless day it does all right, but it's got nothing on a kayak with a skeg, so I haven't heard back from Old Town just yet, but I'm assuming the answer is no, and I will look into trying to fashion one of my own. So the question remains, knowing what I now know, would I buy this same kayak? The answer is no. While I do love all the ergonomic features and the comfort of the seat, the lack of a skeg and the lack of the ability to buy a factory-made skeg kit are major drawbacks to the usefulness of this kayak. Bear that in mind before making your purchase decision.